Morning. I thought I would try this on the YouTube channel for once. I don't particularly like the Facebook one, so I'm going to give the YouTube one a try and see what happens here and see if how this functions. So actually what I'm doing this morning is I'm getting ready to do the vinyl work for the amp rack in the Dodge and the Siemens Judge. I've got all my components already pre-cut and built. This is seems to be, you would look at this in terms of the way I've constructed this thing, you think, well, this is kind of complicated, but the reality is it's actually not. And the reason why I say that is that well, you're really gonna lose weight. The reason why I say that is that what I'm doing is that because it's a fully vinyled internal amp rack, and also that I can't screw this together like conventional because of the way that it's attached. I have to build it a certain way so that I can assemble it. I can actually wrap it, assemble it, and do all that at the same time. So what I'm going to do here is I got to do a dry fit run. Make sure all my areas are correct. One of the things that I have done on this one is I have made a series of rabbets, small rabbets, throughout. And these rabbets, what they're doing, or what they were for is, and here I'll show you this little, right here, this little rabbet, you see this tiny little rabbit right there? That actually what that for is so when I wrap, because this surface here needs to sit flush to the wooden panel because this is a glued, and also what I'm using in this case, I'm using what's called biscuits. And so the biscuit goes in here, and this is a beech biscuit, and so what happens with a beech biscuit is that it will swell. Once it's in contact with fluid like such as water or something, wood glue in this case, wood glue causes this beech biscuit to expand, and it'll fill in. And on MDF, it's wonderful because what it literally does is it turns in, it's like almost like nails going into the wood, and it'll facilitate a basically, similar to me if I was putting staples or putting brad nail in there. This is an incredibly strong structure. Now, the good news, so the point is with that is that I can now basically construct this in a way that I just do a final assembly in the end. And I got all my stuff marked, so I'm gonna see where my marks are. This. And so, like I said, so right now, I do a dry fit run. Test everything, make sure all the gaps and tolerances are correct. There's that. And so what I should be seeing here will be basically gaps throughout, but only in specific areas. If I did this right, so that when I go to wrap it, this will look very smart, I should say, would be the best way I could explain it. Very smart looking. All right, so that gap looks good. That gap looks good. I think this like that. Uh-oh. No. That'll be right. That'll be right. That was an uh-oh. I was like, oh, crap. I had put a series of rabbets on these, and I just thought to myself, oh, that gap's going to be too big. So, but actually, it's perfect. So, again, like I said, the point here is I have to facilitate an assembly, of this structure here. Like I said, I'm dry fitting it right now, just testing it out. And that's way too tall. This one here, I gotta I'll probably pre-assemble this wall. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, well, it looks like everything fits, which is awesome. Alrighty. And guess what I'm going to do here is I'm going to check this YouTube channel and see how this worked out. Sorry guys, I was just using you as a test this morning here. I'm just checking this YouTube stuff out. I wanted to see how this works. You know, whether I want to utilize the YouTube or not.